Okay, so now let's see how we can consolidate data using the consolidation tool in Microsoft Excel. So we have a consolidation tool in Microsoft Excel that is able to pull data and summarize it. We're having this consolidation tool. So you go to data and then you select the consolidate tool. So this summarizes data from separate ranges, consolidating the results in a single output range. Okay, so they are giving, for example, if you have a worksheet of expense figures for each of your regional offices, you might use a consolidation tool to roll up these figures into a corporate expense worksheet. So, if you are having this data from these two different sheets, we can consolidate this data using the consolidation tool. So, to use the consolidation tool, we are saying we are going to go to data and click on consolidate. So what is the function that we are going to do? The function that we are going to do is the sum. What are we going to do? We are going to add the cells for each from each data. For example, if we are adding the cells for January, it means it is going to add all the cells for January in quarter one and quarter two. For February, it is going to add the cells for February in quarter one and quarter two. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. Now, where is our reference? So we are going to select the reference from here. Our reference, we're going to select this top arrow and then we're going to quarter one. On quarter one, we're going to select everything here. Okay. So let's select everything from quarter one and then we're going to click on this down arrow. So we're going to use quarter one where we have selected the data from A1 to G13 and then you are going to click add. Then you go again on the reference and select quarter two. So you're going to select all the data in quarter two and click this down arrow and you click add. So I've added these two references. So it means I'm consolidating this data from these two references. I'm going to use the labels in the top row. So the top row is going to be used as my labels and the left column. Now, because here the left column is the math, it is going to uh, group my data according to math because that's the one that is the left. Had it been that the left one is the region one, then it will do the region one. It will consolidate my data or summarize my data by region. Okay, so I'll click OK. Once I click OK, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting the units, the price, the sales person, and the total sales. But if you check here, the region is empty, the product is empty, but the units we are having, the price we are having, the salesperson is empty. Why is that so? This is because remember our function is the sum function. Now, because our function is the sum function, when you are adding, you don't add uh, letters or whatever, you add in numbers. Okay, that's why it did not add anything. It did not provide the region because you can't add letters. Here, product, the product name, you do not add because you can't add in letters. So for these ones, you can just delete these columns. So you're going to remain the units price, salesperson. You can also delete this column. So you're going to remain with this data where you are having January, how many units were sold, and what was the price, and what were the total sales. So the total sales, if you add them up, you are still going to have 409,450. So this is how you can use the consolidation to consolidate your data or to summarize your data by a certain range whereby here we are adding our data based on the months that we are having. So that's how you can use the consolidation tool.